Okay. Okay, good morning, everyone. The chair will call this meeting of the Strafford County Commissioners to order on May 28th, 2026. First item on our agenda this morning is approved minutes of May 14th, 18th, and 21st. I got a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second. Any changes or amendments to the minutes? My colleagues, not hearing any. All those in favor of adoption, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the vote's unanimous. Second item on our agenda this morning is open banking and cash management services for the county. Just for those who are maybe joining us from institutions, we'll open these bids, but we're probably going to table them because they're going to need some analysis internally by financial department. But I'll do my best to open them, and we'll go from there. How's that sound?
George, can we ask who's?
Yeah, why don't we ask who's joining us out in cyber world? If we could, I see we've got a gal with a red sweater on. We can start with you, or a red blouse or something. Yeah, my eyes are getting a little rough here. Oh, what's your name there? We couldn't
Okay.
hear.
Okay, my name is Nikki Pellins, and I'm the Cash Management Solutions Manager at Bangor Savings Bank. And today I have a couple people on the line with me. I have Auburn. She's our local Cash Management Solutions representative located in Portsmouth. And I have Bridget, who handles all of our lending for municipalities, all public and quasi-public entities.
Alrighty. Now let me see what we got going on.
And we have Michael Miller.
Yeah, we got a Michael Miller joining us as well. Michael, can you hear me?
Michael, you're on mute.
Oh, maybe he just wants to listen in.
Yeah.
I don't know. So in front of you, I I gave you a bid list as far as where the RFPs were sent to.
Yeah.
The RFP was also posted on our website, posted in Foster's as well, and this just gives you an indication of, the responses from various banks, whether they were going to bid or if they provided a bid and how they have provided a bid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we want to. So we had 17 requests that went out, by the looks.
We sent out.
Yeah. 17, and we've got
1, 2, 3,
2, 4, 6,
5.
8, 10, 5, 6.
We received 5.
We received 5, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Diane, did you want to take a minute and just explain how they went out and how you fielded questions and what you did?
So.
I just think it's important to have that for the record.
Absolutely. So the bids were issued on, the RFP was issued on April 24th. So I sent the RFP out to the banks listed on the bid list, as well as post, again, on our website and in Foster's per our legal requirements. May 15th was the deadline for anybody to ask questions. For any banks to do that. We received quite a few questions, so much so there were 3 addendums put out. So when any bank asks any of the questions, I compile all of the questions, and every bank on the bid list gets the answer to the question. So everybody is on a level playing field. There isn't a bank, probably the only bank that would have a little bit more information would be our own bank, Camden National Bank, because they hold our relationship currently. But this just provides a level playing field for everybody. Everybody has the same information.
Okay.
And the bids were due yesterday at 4:00, and here we are.
All right. Okay. Well, why don't we get why don't I on my way to this stack?
Yeah, yesterday security was having a good time with people coming in with boxes.
I bet. The There's no, I'm not opening these in any particular order. I'm just going through the Christmas presents I have in front of me.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, so. Um, okay, the first one's from Eastern Bank. I'm looking, it seems apparently they're not going to fit it this time. You can read that, make sure I'm reading that correctly.
You are.
I'm reading that one correctly.
Mhm.
All right, so. JP Morgan. The next one. Is I promise everybody I won't read, the 400 pages in front of me.
There's a lot to it.
There is a lot
There's a
to
lot
it.
of criteria. I mean, to put forth a bid as everybody did, it's a lot of work that's involved.
It sure is.
Yeah, it is.
Sure is.
And very thankful that there was such
there was
interest
such
to do
interest in
so.
it. Yeah, for sure. Well, I can hand that off over to you, Diane, and see if you can find the explanation from JP Morgan.
Yeah, this is their bid.
Yeah, that's the bid.
This one came via email, so.
Okay.
Because the gentleman who responded is out of Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
Yeah.
A little small. Yeah, you got him here from Kennybuck Savings. We have something that I can say. It's so good. There's a lot to it, so it's. Well, we've got a number of proposals, if you can find something in there that's interesting, we can probably add to the record this morning. Because they're complicated, we're probably going to have to, have a, management, we're gonna have a total management review of the services that the county needs and then, put this on a public agenda, in a week or two. Once we have a chance to go through them all. This is from M&T Bank. And, it's quite large. I could probably spend the rest of my life reading these, but there's copies in here for all my colleagues and
Yeah.
the staff as well. So why don't I just do that? I'll just announce the ones that we have. The next one is from Bangor Savings Bank.
Thank you.
And thank you, Bangor, for joining us live. If I can. You don't have a chainsaw I can use, do you?
Well, they are banks, so they would use bankers boxes.
Yeah. I
Really.
love it. I like it. Okay. That's perfect.
You're getting your workout this morning, George.
Oh, no trip for the gym today. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, get into it. All right. See if we can here. Bangor. Wow, we got all kinds of interesting information here, Diane. You're gonna be up, you're gonna be up nights here for the next few weeks. Okay, put that over. I think the last one we have is from Camden. And.
And knowing the people that have responded, I'm sure everything is pretty well organized.
Yeah.
Within that, so.
We got a fancy bag too,
Oh.
and it weighs a ton. Okay,
Well, they got really fancy. They had binders.
yeah, really. Yeah, okay.
10 points for presentation.
That's right.
Scope of services. Well, the scope of services is pretty extensive, so, again, we're gonna have to have administration review these. And I think that's, assumes from Ken, I think that's it, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so, the plan is, as I've mentioned, to have administration go, over all these bids, and they are quite extensive. We want to thank everybody who participated in, the process. I know it's lengthy for banks to produce these kinds of documents. It's time consuming. But probably within a week or two, depending on the nature of, once the finance team goes over them, we'll have we'll produce a sheet with all the services so that everybody can, so we're comparing apples to apples, so everybody will know what's happening, and then we'll go from there. Do you folks have any questions regarding that? No, no
Just
question.
dropped in to see who else bid, you know?
Did
So,
did you hear them all? Okay,
I got them all. Yep.
all right,
Thank
well,
you so much. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well-
drop off.
okay, thanks for joining.
Thank you, Nic-
Yeah,
thank you, everybody.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, motion to table, bids, for, the banking services.
So moved.
So moved, seconded. Okay. All those in favor of tabling, give by saying aye.
I
Those opposed, the vote's unanimous.
can get that box.
Okay, that's our path.
So nobody's.
Nobody can shoot me through it. Okay, we've got, a list of upcoming bids. We do have item C, which is the dates being changed to the 25th, or it's been requested to change that to the 25th.
Yes.
Right, I think we're all good with that, right? You good with that?
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
It'll be
at 4:00.
it'll be 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're gonna have to discuss that schedule that week.
Sure.
We've got a couple things going on.
Yep.
We'll talk about that. And administrative. Okay, items of any old or new business? Mr. Bauer, you have anything? No, I don't think that's gonna be enough from the finance department. Sheriff, how are you?
Good, how are
Good
you?
to see you.
Thank
Do you wanna talk a minute about that grant, now, or do you wanna do it in executive session? It's up to you.
Either way, if I can have a minute, I was just gonna touch base on a couple of things that
Yeah.
are going on in the county that the sheriff's office has been involved in some
Sure.
way. Just real busy week across the county with some big accidents everywhere. Rollinsford had a very serious one yesterday that the accident reconstruction team was out with for many, many hours. And just last night, if you haven't seen it on the news, there was a officer involved shooting in Milton. So that Farmington PD was involved in, and that it was a call that our dispatch center was very much involved in, both on all sides. So from all of those, there's been no fatalities on any sides, but a lot of serious injuries, but none to law enforcement. But just wanted to give you this. It's been a rough week.
All right.
And then just to thank you for coming to the CPR last week. We had quite a showing. I think well over what were the numbers? I had them, but I didn't write them down. But it was
It's too late.
oh
Yeah.
So
sorry.
do it again.
We can do. I think we should do it again.
Yes.
I think it was
Yeah,
really it was
well received.
quick and informative, and it was good. I think even my parents came, and I think they both feel better about having the knowledge of how difficult it is, but also how easy it is. So it was really good.
It's really nice to see the turnout.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Thank you.
having that dummy that talks back to you.
Yeah. Yes.
That one was pretty cool.
Yeah. And I can touch on the grant. There's a traffic safety grant that we have hoped it would be a long time before we find out if we get it, but federal money to support public safety throughout the county is something that Somersworth, Dover, Durham, and Rollinsford, along with the county, all want this and could benefit from this. It would be equipment for those towns to, so those signs that you see that flash the speed limit signs
Yeah.
and various other
Traffic control.
things. And also it's also looking at the data from mostly that comes from our dispatch center about where the accidents are happening and how we can direct all the resources to it.
No, I saw in there was $120,000 match. Is that being provided by the cities?
So, all of the match, none of the match is cash. It's all,
In kind?
or yes, all in kind. That's all, and almost all in kind from the towns. There's some, hours of mine, some that will be used, but otherwise, yeah, that's the only cost to the county.
Only concern I have, and I've mentioned this in the past, is that we always have had a policy that dealt with the sheriff's department doing traffic patrols and those types of things. When local communities, they used to in years past, just let you know, they would complain because they want the overtime for their own offices. So that's something we're gonna have to work our way through. If somebody requests you folks, that's one thing. But that's usually been a real sticking point in the past with folks. I just wanted to mention it.
Yeah, it seems to me with staffing issues from every department,
Yeah.
that most departments are very open to any assistance that they
That's
can get.
okay.
And I do go, or send a representative to the county chiefs meeting
Yeah.
every month. And, we have discussions about that. And we've had also specific requests from different chiefs, if our, for help,
Yeah.
in various ways.
Okay.
So hopefully that's, but we don't have the time to be
Well,
helping
right,
much.
well, that's the other thing
So,
too, is that
yeah.
I just wanna, well, I think it's, the commissioners just need to have a better understanding about what you guys wanna do and not do with the
Mhm.
chiefs. And, I used to go to those meetings quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to one for a while, but, simply because there was no need for me to be there, especially when you getting elected, so. So, in any event, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering those questions. It's good to see you, Deputy. Chief Deputy. Okay, any other old or new business? No? Okay, questions and comments from the public? Got any agenda or any other thing, Susan?
May go off agenda, please?
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't know what my schedule was gonna be. And I really wanted to take the CPR training and I got on and class was full. So and I know a couple of other people that might be interested, so if there is any way to do that again, I know that,
That would be good. That would be
and I
nice.
also put it out on my, city councilor page that I have, so I don't know if that helped you guys out at all, by having that out there, and if it did, fine, and if it didn't, it was just 2 seconds of my time, happy to do it. Now, I'm gonna go back a little bit, and this might be more of a question for Administrator Bauer. If I recall correctly, didn't we apply for and receive a grant for the windows for the nursing home? And did we ever get that?
No, we
No,
applied.
We applied for it.
Apply for it? Did we ever get any response?
No
back?
response yet.
Okay. It's been several months.
They haven't even wrote the state one, they haven't even wrote the regs.
Well,
The guidelines.
the federal
The
grant
federal.
that we applied for, I envisioned it was gonna take a little time. It's federal directed spending. Those never come quickly.
It was just, I
Not
have
yet.
things ticking in the back of my mind
Not
of
yet.
different
Yeah.
things, so I just thought that I would bring it up.
When
Not yet.
that occurred, we'll have it on the
Yeah,
agenda.
but I just like to, keep you on your toes.
I know. Have you anything, other questions, Susan? That's one.
No, I'm gonna be kind.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Memorial Day weekend kindness, I like it. Okay, and since I don't hear any other questions from the public, is anybody out in the cyber world that wants to ask us a question? I don't see anything, no response. Okay, then. Chair will then entertain a motion on item 6 to go to non-public session for purposes of discussing personnel and contract negotiation. So moved, seconded, that requires a roll call. Commissioner Feliciano?
Yeah.
Commissioner Levitt? Myself, yes, the vote is unanimous. Okay, the commission will retire to non-public session. Thank you all very much for joining us this morning.